In a future Japan, mysterious alternate dimensional spaces known as mutsu have emerged across the country. Within these realms, besides hideous monsters called shuki, there exists a special item named Momo. When ingested by females, Momo grants them extraordinary powers. To combat the various disasters stemming from mutsu, the government established an all-female task force known as the Mabutai. The protagonist Yuki was once an ordinary high school student. During an accident that plunged him into mutsu, he crossed paths with Kyoko, a captain of the Mabutai's 7th unit. Through a series of fortuitous events, Yuki became a member of the 7th unit, serving as the dorm supervisor of the 7th unit. Yuki's days are packed with endless chores. In addition to handling all household duties, he is tasked with giving Juju massages and tutoring Nei with her studies. Once these tasks are done, he must undergo rigorous training sessions under Kyoko. Every day is filled to the brim with activity. One day, mid-training with Kyoko, they receive an emergency distress call from headquarters regarding a mutsu disaster. Thanks to Nei's ability, they quickly pinpoint the survivor's location. Kyoko immediately leads Yuki and the others to the rescue mission. Though Yuki possesses no powers of his own, Kyoko's special technique Infinite Chain allows him to transform into a combat-ready slave form. The other unit members unleash their respective abilities to eradicate the shuki. And with the timely backup of the 6th unit, the mutsu disaster is swiftly resolved. After the battle, the cost of activating her powers forces Kyoko to engage in intimate activities with Yuki. However, the stronger Yuki becomes, the higher Kyoko's chances of ascending to the position of Supreme Commander of the Mabutai, a promotion that would enable her to reform the force's current system and accelerate the search for a way to turn Shuki back into humans. Thinking of his sister, who has been turned into a Shuki, Yuki resolves to train harder and grow stronger than ever before. Meanwhile, Tenka delivers supplies to Yuki's sister Oba. When Tenka mentions that Yuki's street Yamashiro GTH has improved dramatically lately, Oba sighs proudly. That's my little brother for you. She also expresses her gratitude to Tenka for despite being a Mabutai captain, Tenka sets aside her official stance to protect this special Shuki like herself. What Oba doesn't know is that Tenka already sees herself as Yuki's wife. To her, looking out for family like Oba is nothing more than her duty. Just then, Tenka receives a message summoning her to a meeting at headquarters. Curiously, the notice explicitly states that Yuki is to attend alongside all unit captains. Though unsure why the Supreme Commander wants to meet Yuki, Kyoko warns him sternly, whatever happens, do not look the Supreme Commander in the eyes. Just then, Mira, captain of the 2nd unit, suddenly appears before them. She wears a grave expression and says, if you keep letting your guard down like this, you'll lose your life. But in the next breath, she kneels down and ties Yuki's shoelaces for him, adding, in Matsu, even the smallest oversight can cost you everything. Besides Mira, Yuki also encounters Beru, captain of the 3rd unit. Beru is racked with anxiety over her unit's previous defeat, dreading the thought of facing the Supreme Commander. It is clear that even among Mabutai captains, personalities vary wildly. After greeting each captain one by one, the Supreme Commander Ren Yamashiro finally arrives at the Conf Yamashiro Sea Room. Despite Kyoko's warning, Yuki cannot resist stealing a glance at the legendary Supreme Commander. The moment their eyes meet, a bone-chilling coldness washes over him. The meeting's primary topic is the 8 Thunder Gods trio they encountered earlier. Given the trio's immense power, Yamashiro declares that should the group reappear, the unit captains will take the lead in engaging them. As for the 3rd unit, which suffered a defeat in the prior skirmish, Yamashiro decides to subject their captain to special training. Kyoko proposes taking the initiative to hunt down and eliminate the trio once and for all, rather than waiting passively for their next attack. However, Yamashiro rejects the idea, asserting that a defensive counterattack is the most advantageous strategy. Just then, Jinna bursts into the room with an urgent report. A massive horde of Shuki is closing in on headquarters. Yamashiro dispatches for Captains Mira, Konomi, Yagamo, and Fubuki to intercept the enemy. Joka transforms Yuki into his slave form and requests permission to join the fray, only to witness the 4 captains wipe out the entire horde in the blink of an eye. The sight jarred onto Yuki just how vast the gap is between himself and true powerhouses. Moments later, Jinna detects 5 unidentified figures for kilometers away, none of whom are Shuki. Yamashiro realizes these 5 are the masterminds behind the attack. She summons Kyoko and Yuki to accompany her, preparing to eliminate the culprits personally. True to her reputation as Supreme Commander of the Mabutai, Yamashiro's power is nothing short of awe-inspiring. She teleports to the battlefield in an instant, disposes of one enemy with a casual flick of her hand, negates their special abilities effortlessly, and even sends another foe hurling thousands of miles away into the depths of the ocean with a mere snap of her fingers. By the time Kyokan Yuki arrives, Yamashiro has already worn the remaining enemies down to their last legs. Ryukyu calls the explanation. Yuki learns that Yamashiro's ability is called the Infinite Cosmos that integrates all things. Having heard that Kyoka rewards Yuki with intimate favors each time she uses her powers, Yamashiro expresses her curiosity and asks Hazama to demonstrate. It is clear that the Supreme Commander has taken a keen interest in Yuki. Yamashiro, Supreme Commander of the Mabutai, has finally made her grand entrance as a fan-favorite character in Chain Soldier. What kind of sparks will fly between this formidable powerhouse and our protagonist? Follow my channel to stay updated on the latest anime plot developments as they unfold.